Well, today, June 8th, 2014, today being Sunday, we are out here in La Parfaite Harmony, phase 2 of Rec Dorsey. This is a community recently started in 2011, and they face a number of complaints here, and the complaints range from infrastructure in terms of electricity, water. They have the pipelines, but there's no water. There's some amount of road work being done, but it's not sufficient. I think in this area, most of the people came from the railway embankment.
No, it's different
Okay,
areas.
so what is the basically your occupations in this area in terms of what people do here? Everybody's labor.
A lot of nurses. Over the one side is nurse, teachers, police. Over the one side.
Mr. Sian, this is a scheme where government allocated land. They build some houses there over there, those flat houses there for teachers, police, soldiers, and nurses there. And they building some poor home here for the poor class people as well. And you're doing all these things here, but people refuse to come in because due to the quarrel. As you could look, you could lace the camera around, you will see a lot of house built, but nobody in moving in due to the quarrel.
So the complaint is basically about occupancy, and this is a complaint that I face with a number of housing areas that I go throughout the country. And the Parfaite Harmony is no exemption from this excuse where people will not occupy the house lot. And what people need the most, they need electricity. They need electricity offer comfort, and it offers security for residents. So this is what the residents are concerned about. Security, the lighting facility, operate equipment, basic equipment like refrigerator. They have to go through additional amounts of expense to have generators, to buy fuel for those generators, diesel or gasoline. And you know, recently, about a year ago or so, they had an incident where family was killed in the home because of the generator fumes. And so this is a serious concern here. You cannot bring people from all walks of life, from all different parts of the country, put them in an area like cattle, like animals. This was pasture land. So they get the people like cows. And they put them in here without no electricity. Put them to fend for themselves. The people are saying that even in daylight, like now, there is crime. There is burglary. So this is like the government self electricity, they're willing to pay. They don't want to be stealing electricity. Matter of fact, they cannot steal electricity. The infrastructure to steal is very far. It's about a mile away from here, so they can't run wire into here. So simple thing like electricity, in this day and age, this government cannot provide for new housing areas. So the residents are complaining that in this area they divide the people. They divide the people. Over here is where you have the public servants, nurses, teachers, police officers, and so. Over here, they said there are the poor people. What you say? What you said? You said.
They have certificate, but we don't have board certificate.
They have certificate, but you have board certificate. And what you see here is a number of vacant lots unoccupied. Probably it was allocated, but nobody wants to occupy them. And they're saying this is because they don't have electricity. So the Ministry of Housing is complaining that people don't occupy the land. They say the minister himself, Muhammad Ali, said he's going to repossess these lands if people don't occupy them. So you see what's going to happen now. You're going to come and repossess the land, but you're not asking you why you're not occupying your land. And you said you try to reach this man. This man say you don't want to meet with you.
After we went in, and when we asked,
you sure it was Muhammad Ali?
Yes.
How you recognize him?
I don't want to. He didn't come down, but I know. I asked the receptionist. We want to get on to Mr. Ali. He said,
how this man look like? The minister look like?
Irfan Ali?
Yes.
He's a sharp, but little piece of man.
Sharp, but a little piece.
Yes.
No, you wrong man talking about.
No, I didn't reach Irfan Ali himself. I mean the receptionist himself. So she told us that the minister said he don't want to reach with the people. So I said, okay, he don't want to reach with the people now, but when voting time, he don't want to reach with the people.
Well,
no, Minister Ali, tell us.
I know him.
People got a land, and people may not come and weed the land around, and you'll be affected with plenty snake around the land them.
yes, that is what I'm saying. I'm saying, look, there's people here that brave it all, and they come in to occupy. Look, people even build revetment, so they could have their own place. They build their own bridge, they build their own home. But if the neighbor who's scared about their well-being and their welfare is not coming into the area to occupy their house lot, well then you make the neighbor who was brave enough to come in, you're going to make them unsafe, you're going to make reptiles come into the area and things like that. So you want everybody to occupy, right? You want everybody to occupy. The people want electricity. So why the government don't give electricity? That's the question. Why they don't give the people the simple thing like electricity? This is what you're calling for. So electricity, you want the road to be paved, and you want a school in the area.
The government pumping a lot of money into a brand new scheme at the back there. Look. And then come people and they may hustling finish off this scheme here.
Well, that is what I'm saying. When the government deal with the house lot, basically it's a propaganda purpose. In the 2014 budget, I being a former member of parliament, they budgeted that they will be spending like about 2.2 billion, 4.4 billion in the housing area. But in this housing drive, they plan to give you like about 5,900 house lots throughout the entire country, right? But they're creating house lots without creating proper infrastructure. So why you doing management in such a way in developing housing area and you're scattering it without doing one proper housing area, you know? So that is the problem. So what the government's put aside for road, you are complaining, but road, the budget have about road. The budget have about 12.9 billion in roads, 7.7 billion is for community roads. So this is what you're going to have, community roads in the area, but none of these roads was meant for this area here.
Yes, yes. We must come and look at the people, you know?
Yes.
That is the purpose for we.
We're the poor class people at the back here.
Yes.
We live in here approximately 2 years now.
Yes.
We ain't getting no electricity, no proper security, nothing. The children, people from all walks of life coming in this place here, the children got to go different school away from here, not Parfait Harmony School.
Yes.
The school is small. Today is Sunday. For the past month, we ain't getting proper pressure. Water ain't coming. You turn on the water man there. No water ain't coming.
What about light?
No electricity. They only promising.
No light, no water. How about else? And no proper road.
I love going to how party like this.
Watch this. They've quarantined.
Come.
The light is there. Up to there and
You all got to stand up here. You.
Light,
Yes.
water, school.
Okay.
Light, water, school.
Let me ask you, Father Sharma, to introduce some of the people out here. Okay, next.
Means life, water, and school. My two children have to go to Good Fortune School.
Yes.
The girl is nursery, the boy is primary. I have to take 3-5 every week, plus I have to find things for the bowl every day. It is not easy. The electricity, someday the child will reach home early.
Okay.
Because wherever the transportation brings them, someday they reach home 4, 5, is a 1 grade year old. Sometimes the teacher says he's too fatigued with the traveling. When he reach home, his homework don't get to finish. So when the morning time he tries for the homework, they can't come poop, they run, they have to go. The light is hard because when you have to do all the appliances them left down, your fridge, everything. So it is hard without the light and the water pressure. If me know what we can do.
So how many residents live in this area here?
We have
What is the name of the area here?
This is Reg Doherty Phase 2, and this is over 2 years since we own we get house lots in.
Yes.
So this is Reg Doherty Phase since 2011. Look, we have a
Okay, come on, let me hear what you got to say.
300 members in this committee.
Oh, 300 members.
members in the committee.
Okay.
Women, children, husband, wife, everything. And
Yeah.
most of all of the families work. We are working communities.
Yes.
We have this electricity has raised our cost of living has risen reasonably high.
Yeah.
Far high. Then we have to find diesel. Who can't afford generators can't have any electricity. It's generators everybody running on. You can't depend on the pipe.
So why you think so long speak out?
We have been trying to get in contact with Ministry of Housing. They said it's GPL. We tried GPL, they said Ministry for Housing. We don't know what else to do except turn to the media right now.
Okay.
Well, we have tried the right way and it's not
Okay,
working.
so let me hear what you got to say.
Well, I got my kids.
Yeah.
You got go to the middle dam.
Yeah.
I just got to pay a lot of money for you go middle dam school. And the light and the thing, everything be affecting right now. Right now, me got water pressure over 1 week, right? Over 1 week right now.
So one major problem is water and light.
Water and light.
And even road.
Yes, the road.
The road situation.
The road situation. And things.
Oh, come over here, come I'll get all your points.
Yes, so we got the water,
Yeah.
but we do get the pressure.
Not getting the pressure.
Sometimes for the whole day you're not getting the water. And the light system, we went in housing. And we asked to see the housing minister.
Yeah.
He said he don't want to meet with the people.
Okay, okay.
Right? We go in the project department. They're telling me that 14 housing scheme they in that for this year.
Yes.
But they can't get appropriated. Up to now for 2 years, the scheme exists, they can't get appropriated.
Okay, okay. So show you.
GPL and GPL blaming
Then
housing
there.
over the light.
Over there. Both of them are being
I
one.
would like to y'all come forward. Come closer. So we hear what y'all from. Yes.
We the same problem.
Yeah, same problem. Question, yeah, we
Because, you know, more than water, we go in, and they tell me the same thing like what this girl just said. All the blaming GPL and GPL blaming housing. Yeah.
What is it? Yeah.
Yeah, the water.
The father?
Yeah, but you didn't hear too well.
Okay.
It's 2 years now.
Yes.
We live in here. And no light, and high daylight affected by people testing in the night.
Bansa, really the area plenty?
Watch out, they didn't go and pick me husband with the machine. Break me the high daylight. And carry me husband with the machine.
You got daylight robbery in here?
Yes. The police tell me
We got a house in it only because they were...
Oh, we come. You don't stay too far, come, you gotta come closer, man.
and for people get a light from and get like them, you know how much $100,000 he didn't have to pay just for get poles connected with wire. On the other side. Connect, but he had to pay a lot of money for get it.
What you average?
I can't say how much he paid.
Oh, the white bucket GPL? Okay. Let's get everybody come and let me get out of yard together. Come. Yes, come. Let me get, are there somebody who probably got problem?
Well, the problem is that we need this electricity because for our children and our security purposes and our home purposes. Because when you buy food now, when you buy food stuff, every day you got to run to the shop buying 2 pounds of chicken and all kind of, you can't store like your food stuff and all these things.
The shop is not closed.
And the shop is closed, you got to ride far
The
for
shop
that.
is not closed by. If you're not bicycle, you can't go nowhere.
Let me get some for them.
Well, it's like exactly right now because you can't put something in the fridge for that. You gotta run up and down the shop, and then what it is also fetching things very hard. I'm either single parent, 5 children.
5 children?
Yes, it's very hard for me.
You really need the light, Mr. Sharma. The light is very important in this community.
Road and water.
Yeah, and the water now, we don't get water during the day. We just only get water night time. And nobody can wash clothes night time because we ain't got light for sea for wash clothes. Yeah, or cook or wash every night time. No light. But the water and the light is very important. Right away around this team have light.
The purpose of having this program today, we want to get the people to hear the people, right?
Yeah.
And today we're looking at some of the problems the people are facing, every problem in this area here. You understand? So let me hear anybody would like to say anything.
So we like to let us step up on the light most.
Yeah.
Mostly because you can full little water and level for use next day, you know? But your light is very important in this community right now.
Light is very, very important when you school children at 1, and then if you go watch around, it have no shop close by. If you have to go buy something, if you don't have a bicycle in here, you can't go nowhere. Because you don't have no shop close by. Every day you have to go out and buy things.
Hello.
And then when you prepare your thing, then sometimes it spoil on you. You have no fridge. You have your fridge, but you can't work. You have no electricity.
The rain is upon the crowd here, and we have to relocate to a unfinished home here in the bottom flat. So you can continue to say what you need, and I'm hearing from you that you need police protection, you need police outposts, you need a school. You need a health post. I don't know if it's functioning. I have one in the area, but you can't tell me if it's functioning. So let us know what this community here wants from the government. The government will be listening and taking notes. Right in the West End area here, I visited a community called Bellevue and Potential. And the government in the 2014 budget, when the people complain about a number of issues, one they say the complaint is about light. In the budget for 2014, the government plans to give Bellevue to Potential lights. Okay, so they listen to this program. So I want to hear from you, the people out there, what is your demand? The government cannot give you everything you want, everybody, everything. But they're going to listen to you and they give you some of the things. So list the things that you want. So the government, when preparing the 2015 budget, they could take them into consideration.
At present, so we need electricity most of
Electricity you need. Everybody needs electricity. So electricity is a very large. And water.
We get the water, we still got to pay the water.
And water is life, right? They want water.
And the interesting with people talking that they're disconnecting water, and you ain't getting water.
Yes, there's a campaign throughout the country now that there will be nationwide disconnection, and who's being served by Guyana Water Cooperative, which is the only company that serves us anyway. So it's a monopoly again, and they're threatening disconnection. But you saying you only receive water what time?
For 8 o'clock at night to 5 in the morning.
8 o'clock to 5 in the morning, 8 o'clock p.m. to 5 a.m. And you can't use the water because there's no electricity. Anytime you venture out of the house, you will be possibly robbed, raped, murder, something of it. So you gotta lock up.
This stuff, look, the pipe is off. The knob is off there, no water incoming. For example, today is Sunday. People have to close the water, everything, nothing, no water.
Yes, well, seeing is believing. So you depend on the rain is upon us. But strange enough, there is no black tank in the few houses that scatter this area here. So I don't know how you will depend on the rain, because you don't have massive amounts of black tank, because the black tank themselves is even costly. So you're asking the government probably to subsidize the cost of a black tank. You know, so in case, I think the value for the cost maybe 25,000, 22 to 25,000. Right, so government may probably solve this issue by subsidizing it, if they could put it to half the price, like 10,000 for black tank. You know, so you ask for water, you want the water to be in the community from what hour? What hour are you looking at? What hour?
From 6 in the morning, because that's
about 9 in the night, and then they go cut it out.
School, your husband, your wife, somebody has to go to work. So from 6 or 5 in the morning, you need the water.
What's to do? What you do? You have something you have to wait for a while.
Now the government is giving Amerindian community and there's large amount of money in the budget for solar panels. I understand that some residents here have to purchase solar panel, and they're telling me it's very costly.
Yes.
What the cost you invested for a solar panel system? For electricity, $500,000.
Gaffurs have them for 200,000, and you got to get like a $50,000 more to installation. So it's $250,000 to get a solar panel, pay the technician to install it and so. We are poor people at the back. Where will we find those money to buy panels?
Well, this is the plight of the poor people that Mr. Sharma always speak about, and he speak about the plight of the poor.
That's what we call Mr. CN, who represent the poor class.
Here you're poor, you're trying to make an honest living, you're building your home in an area that is, is swamp when you first arrive.
Yes.
You have to build it up. And then now you have to face additional punishment, because you have to send your small children to school. There's no water, there's no electricity to press the uniform. Then for cook the food, you have to go every day to the market. Every day to the market, because you cannot store your meat. Not so? You can't store your meat.
And if you don't have a bicycle, you can't go to the shop. You got bicycle is your hand and foot in it. You don't have no clothes market around.
So this is something to
don't blame the government for that, but the point is the electricity, you could buy a thing and store it. But if you don't have a bicycle, you can't move. Someday you will left stranded because your bicycle breaks down, you're left stranded, you can't move.
So these are serious complaints, and this is not only for this area here. What the area is called again?
Red
Door Phase 2. You said you have about 300 residents, including children here.
Yes, we have over the
Yes, but the thing is, this area is only about quarter occupancy.
Yeah.
So the occupancy rate is very low. And I think the Minister of Housing, the Honorable Mohammed Ali, should do something seriously, ensure that house lots are occupied here by giving the people what they need to occupy these house lots. And what they need, they want electricity. Because with the carpenter these days, everybody knows a power tool.
Yes.
And they refuse to go with the manual saw and things of that nature. So they don't want to come in.
When people ready for building their house, when they want current for their cut in this cutting, they got to rent a generator. And that's another expense.
That is what I'm saying. These are additional hardship which the rich man don't suffer, but the poor man got to suffer these things. You know? So the rich people don't suffer these hardships, but the poor have to suffer these hardships. The road condition will cost additional money for you to send your children to school. The school is very far from your location. So these are all hardships. So
It's in harmony, but you still have to pay the transportation fee for the go.
because the scheme is very large.
Yes.
It's one of the largest schemes.
And the school is small.
Because you
Very
have
small. One of the class of the, how many children are in the class? Approximately 45.
40-something student per teacher.
Yeah.
That's very dangerous in terms of the education standard that you want to achieve in this country. And you put in a ratio of 45 to 1 teacher, you will not accomplish the kind of education level that you want to accomplish from the students. So before we exit your community here, let us hear finally your complaints and your closing remarks. What is the demand?
Electricity,
water, and school.
It's very important.
All right, so thank you for inviting me in your community here, and I hope when this program will air that the relevant authority will take serious action in getting themselves organized and stop blaming each other. Like you said, GPL is blaming housing, blaming GPL. They get themselves organized. And they get themselves organized so they could serve the people of this country. That is why they were elected, to serve the people. And just before we conclude the program, I must say today you invited us up here, and I just want to say to you, the people, that today Channel 6 celebrated its existence in terms of since 1992. It was established today. Mr. C.N. Sharma is still going strong, using this television station to highlight the plight of the poor people through the Voice of the People program. As a result of the Voice of the People program and the Justice for All program, he created a political party known as Justice for All. Just because of that establishment of that TV station, which he reached out to the people and he saw the plight, and he decided to get involved in politics. So today, Channel 6 is celebrating anniversary. And so we asking viewers, listeners to tune in to Voice of the People program, Channel 6 program, and you're going to listen not just to new programs like this in this community, but you're going to listen to the full program since CN established it in 1992 to present. So we're going to go through some programs that will be interesting enough to know that since the Sharma in 1992 started this program, going out to communities and listening to them, the same thing exists until today. People are still complaining about the administration, the PVC administration, in terms of management development is going about. Nobody's complaining that the PVP is not doing good. They're doing well. But we're saying if you're going to start a housing area, complete it before you move on to the next one. Only in this community here, there's a next housing area going to be established, and in this one here, the occupancy is very low, there's no road, no water. So why are you bringing more people into the community to punish them? We don't like this, and it's not the rate for development.
The fee to send your children into school, the fee.
What is the fee?
Me, I pay $3.5 a week. And when you check it,
$3.5 a week for what? That's private school?
No, just
what?
Transportation.
Oh, you think about transportation?
Yes,
oh.
So when you check the transportation money, and when you don't, it's like when you add it up a month, it's like you're paying a private school. So they go to a private
But that is only for transportation. Then you have to find meals for that children.
Yes.
Right? And then you have...
There's a nursery and grade 1. When they travel morning after they tired, they come. Sometimes you drive back in it.
Right. not just the transportation, electricity.
When they come from school, it's almost night. By the time they change and do what they have to do, they have to sit down and study.
So you mothers out there are representing your children basically, because it's their need you want. They have to study. They have to come home and study, right? There's no electricity. If the government give you the one laptop, they give anyone you have one laptop here? And how you plug it in?
We can use it.
Well, you know, Guyana will be recognizing the death anniversary of Walter Rodney. Walter Rodney did say in one of his many huge meetings that he had throughout the length and breadth of the country, when he was critiquing Barnum, who was the prime minister, he said, what y'all want? Why y'all want TV? Why y'all gonna plug it into the coal pot? And this is the same situation with administration. They give you one laptop. Barnum was given TV in them days. And Walter Rodney asked the question, where are you going to plug the TV in the coal pot? This is what you're going to ask yourself. They give you one laptop, but where are you going to plug it into?
And when
you know?
It's
damaged, but not that. A lot of people complain that they're giving you not just the brand name laptop, but they're giving you the laptop that the Chinese government gave them free. I think they call Great Wall, and people are complaining that the battery is a dud. It don't hold the charge, right? So it don't hold the charge. So this is the situation here. Even the one laptop for family cannot benefit people in Region 3. So I don't know how it's going to benefit the people in the interior location. However, they have solar panel, free solar panel. So maybe the government may have to extend the solar panel to areas close to the capital, Georgetown. Look, we have Amerindian people there. You have any one laptop?
No, we get.
They miss you. That is why they should bring solar panel and one laptop, because we have indigenous people throughout the length and breadth of this country, not only in the interior. And the budget 2014 focused mostly on road in the interior. It focused on housing in the interior, electricity and water in the interior. So they need to solve the problem right in Region 3 and Region 4 before they extend this service throughout the length and breadth of the country. Development we're asking about done smoothly. Okay? So this is what we're going to press for, and we're going to air the program, and we're going to see what the government is going to do. Thank you for inviting me into your community.
Thank you for coming to here.
We handle the problem, right? But you have to use the internet.
But now people are CB problem.
Should use the internet. This program is international all over the world. Yes, all want to know what this program.
Well, see, Chairman, we're faced with additional dilemma here. The people want to know how will they view the Voice of the People program. They can't view this program because there's no electricity. They have the TV, but they cannot utilize it. So they have to do like Walter Rodney and plug the TV and the laptop in the coal pot. So we don't know how we're going to assist you here, but what we're going to do, what we're going to do for y'all.
The house up there, and they go in town. It's about 3 weeks now, she have to leave because no electricity. When her children reach home, it's after 4 near 5. When they're ready to do their homework, it's lamp. And it affects her children, she has to go and town. She has to close up her house.
Yeah, so people abandon the home because of no electricity, and because of the needs of the children. Everybody wants the children to be doctors, lawyers, and so, right? They don't want them to be public servants, teachers, and police officers. Everybody wants to be doctors and lawyers in this country. And we must afford them that if they want to be doctors and lawyers and they have the head to take the education, they should be given the opportunity to do so. So because you don't have electricity, here what they're going to do for you. I'm going to make a couple DVD of this program and send it into your community so you could watch it at your convenience whenever you get light, electricity in your community. If it's next 3-4 years, they could watch the program. Right? So you may have to watch this program next 4 years or so when the government comes up and gives the program. Yes. Right, but they still have to get electricity. So we're going to give you the DVD. So if next 4 years they give you current, you put in the DVD and you watch the program. Okay, thank you.